All right, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Trying to wait for this rain to pass right now. I don't know how long it's going to take or if it's ever going to pass. We might just have to call it a wrap today. Um, but I'm going to take me a break and take a minute here because I can until I see if it's going to continue. If it's going to continue, I'll probably just pick up, put my suit on, and walk back the direction I came from. Um, but for a minute, since we have time, I want to talk to all of you out there. Like I said, man, the problem with society, bro, is people are brainwashed. Most of you. The problem is that y'all look at the channel and, like I said, you immediately want to dismiss everything because of the social media programming that has been implemented upon you that comes from your government and the elites and the Illuminati and Freemasons. Again, I don't look like Eminem. I don't look like Ryan Gosling. I don't look like Brad Pitt. I don't look like Tom Cruise. I don't look like any other white boy. I look like Tyree Sneed because that's who I am. So you have a society that has to try to make everything comfortable with their delusion because most of you are delusional. The folks in society are sheep. They don't understand reality. You understand? Real talk. It happens right in front of them. It's just like with the channel, I'm having to explain to people the entire purpose of the channel, okay, is that I'm the real Batman. So all of these accounts, the comic books, the movies, the films, anything you've ever seen was about me. This is my story. And people don't want to embrace that because it's surreal and it's a supernova type concept and they're jealous. That's what it is. I already know the reality, bro. Yes, Batman was brought to life. Batman is a real concept now. He exists. You're talking to him. So that's why, I don't have time for the corny candy people in society who want to act like they're not going to embrace a concept that they have no choice but to embrace because, well, I proved everything already. Come on, bro. And what's crazy is most of it, not most of it, but an inkling of it is on the channel. So you can't deny the proof because it's on camera. That's the thing. When they ask me these silly questions, bro, like I said, I'm not looking for validation from your society. Why would I look for validation from brainwashed people who are a joke? You understand? You all have some kind of attitude. You always have something to say. You always want to do this LOL. There's nothing funny. You know what I mean? What's funny is y'all. Y'all been funny since day one. We 100% serious over here. That's why people is funny to me because they have no clue what I've been through because I've been real my entire life. I'm real as it gets. You feel me? I'm too real for TV. I'm too real for folks to handle. And that's what this been about since day one. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I said, for me, this is my life, man. This is who I am. And they just can't embrace any concept that takes actual thought and thinking, and it's because of their programming. Like I said, you all don't seem to get it. The whole point of this life is independence and learning. You repeat lifetimes, I believe, and reincarnate because you haven't learned all the lessons. I'm ascended. I pretty much learned every lesson. I don't know if I would reincarnate or not still, but I've learned a lot. And there's always more to learn, in my opinion. You know what I mean? You keep learning, you keep evolving. But I've literally ascended in this lifetime, and that's a big deal. People don't understand. It takes people lifetimes to get to reach ascension. Some people just have stunning growth and they stay where they're stuck at. And if you notice, those are the people who are jealous. That's why I would never get caught up in that energy with people like that. You gotta understand, man, how many people came at me, man. People really came for me, bro, any way they possibly could, and everybody was a coward about it. That's the only thing. I just respect people that aren't cowardly about things. But what I realized is that everybody has to be with me because I'm Batman. That's the reality. That's why everything's unfolded the way it has. That's why all this has happened the way it has. That's why these people always do electronic means, right? Because they're scared of me. They're terrified for good reason. They should be, So, like I said, I mean, none of it's confusing. None of it. It's never been confusing, man. There's no question, no qualm, no confusion. You folks want to act like you're confused. What is there to be confused about, bro? Come on, bro. Batman was not a comic book. It was not a movie. Batman was a concept. You understand? They were talking about a concept that they had knowledge of that was foretold, the prophecy, which is what I am. God already told me. My ancestors already told me. I am the prophecy. I am Neo in the Matrix. Neo in the Matrix, right, is actually Batman. That's what y'all don't get. I'm showing you the way. I'm showing you the pieces of the puzzle and putting it together for you. These concepts I told you in these movies were all about real things, prophecies, things that were foretold, things that would happen, things that have happened. It all exists. Mermaids, vampires, werewolves all existed. Giants existed. Half these mountains were giants. They're prehistoric giants. You need to do research and wake up to the world you live in. Magic is real. Fairy tales are real. I am the fairy tale. See, these people, they just don't get it. This is a thought realm. If you use your mind and you approach the collective consciousness and you back it down and you say, no, collective consciousness, you are weak, you are programmed, and you believe what you're told and what you're spoon fed, and I have more power than you, then you can literally conquer and escape the matrix, which is what I've done. These people don't understand. I'm controlling reality, literally. You all don't get it. I've regenerated in front of your eyes. I'm talking about actual physical regeneration through God. God said he was going to prove to the world regeneration is possible. I told you what happened to me when these people called Seton Hospital. I am regenerating in front of you constantly, physically. Actual regeneration. I literally resurrected several times in front of your eyes, and still you doubt. Still you doubt me. Still you doubt God. That's God talking. Still you doubt me. You understand? People are funny, man. I own 14 cars. I turned around, told the world, I said, I'm the Messiah. I own these 14 cars right now just to show you how easy it is with your system for me to succeed. Point proven. Walked away. Set up, targeted, went through everything, corruption, all these people breaking the law, everything they could do, unfair cheating, made up fake tickets, got my license suspended, all that nonsense, right? And still, they couldn't stop me. Instead, what happened is God built Batman, built me into Batman, and said, you're going to supersede the entire system now. Forget them. You understand? Forget them. They gets nothing. They get no money. You feel me? Now you're going to just supersede the entire system. It's what I have to do. I had no choice. That's what these folks don't get. But y'all want to say petty things and talk about nonsense and talk about little basic things that don't matter. Talking about little money. Like everybody got money right now when none of y'all have money, bro. We're in the Great Depression right now, man. The entire world is struggling, bro. What are you talking about? Ain't none of you fools got no money, bro. And if you got money right now and you move in the way y'all move because you don't cherish it and you don't know how to manage it and you don't know how to budget, you silly. Because what's going to happen is y'all going to spend that little money y'all got because y'all really ain't got a lot of money. None of y'all in the world, bro. Everybody's poor now. You want to talk like you got big money. If you got a little bit of money, whatever you got, you people going to spend it because you don't even know what time you in. And then reality is gonna come right around the corner, right? And then you're gonna not know what to do. Me, I'm sitting here preparing for inflation. I've seen more money and more ends than anyone who ever walked this planet, and more money than your entire government combined, bro. What can you teach me? What can you tell me? Nothing. I'm telling you the truth, man. Folks is funny, bro. Y'all been funny. You've been funny since day one. Like I said, you believe what you're told, no matter how much of a lie it is, right? That's the reality. Folks is tripping. All you folks, y'all folks is tripping, man. Like real talk, homie. Talk to me as who I am, man, like a real person, bro. Like I said, and all these so-called women, they have no respect for men. That's the problem in this society. All y'all want to sit there at a distance, talking behind a computer, talking smack, trying to not be respectful, but in person, all y'all kiss up and y'all respectful. It's crazy. It's super hypocritical. Talk to me as a human being, bro. What y'all got against men, man? Y'all ain't got no respect and no love for men no more, obviously. That's crazy because 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40, 50, 60 years ago, it was totally different. It's totally opposite, just like it's different in other countries. You go to other countries and the so-called women, they appreciate men. They would treat you totally different. This is what people don't understand, man. America is a joke now. It's been a joke. You understand? It's all rigged. It's all manipulated. It's all fake. The TV shows are fake. Your Guinness World Records are fake. They lie, right? Recordsetter.com, they lie. Caught them in the act using fake weights. All y'all do is lie. Your entire system is a lie. You don't seem to get it. I superseded and your entire system. I have one-upped and trumped the entire system. There's a man who's bigger than the system. See what I'm saying? What I'm doing is of epic proportions. You want to talk about money, but I'm making money, getting paid to escape and conquer the matrix. I'm having you Masons pay me. It wouldn't matter if I made $1 a month. I'm still making you Masons pay me. That's all that matters. To put you in your place. This isn't about money. Y'all ain't making no sense, bro. The money is going to come. Like I said, God tells me every day that the money's going to come. Like I said, what did I just tell y'all? I tell y'all, God told me everything. God told me that the whole world is going to look at me and be like, how in the hell is he getting blessed like this? This is my relationship with God because I'm God's son. Because I'm truly a pure-hearted, righteous, good man and a good person. It doesn't mean like I've never done anything wrong. Like, yeah, I've made mistakes. I've done things wrong in my life, I'm sure. You know what I mean? But I'm a good person, genuinely. I have good intentions. I have a pure heart. You know, I don't do things wrong just to do them. I'm not like y'all. Most of y'all are downright wicked. It's ridiculous. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't take on the matrix every day. I move through the matrix every day. Matrix is an illusion. It's a joke. That's what these people will never understand. You want to sit there and you want to debate concepts that don't exist. When we come over here, they don't want to let me talk because they're so petty. Every word I'm saying, they act like it's an act of whatever it is. It's an act of that. You know what, fair, and you can't do nothing about it. Every breath I breathe, man, is against this system, this world, and this matrix, man. This stuff is a joke, bro. All y'all been a joke, bro. And you don't have a clue how much anger and rage you've created through the years. Trust me, bro. It's limitless. You have no idea. It would downright terrify y'all if I showed you. You understand? That's why I tell everybody, like, nah, talk to me face to face, homie. Real talk. Any of y'all, man. What do you mean? I'm a monster, bro. God created an actual Batman. A monster. I run the streets, bro. I don't care what nobody talking about, man. Y'all don't get it. I could see that spirit in my eyes now. You understand? I saw a spirit in me when I was a kid. I remember old pictures of me and I looked at my eyes. I was like, what is that spirit? Like there's a spirit in me. And I think it's been there my whole life. I've been Batman my whole life. You know what I mean? I don't get it, man. I tell you, everything's a spiritual complexity on this planet. I taught this for years, man. Y'all fools is funny, bro. Real talk. I can't believe that all y'all got a chip on your shoulder. This whole society is downright in they feelings. Y'all super hypersensitive about every little thing, bro. You can't even just you want to control everything. They mad because a dude found himself and remembered who he is. I've been Batman probably in every lifetime. You know what I mean? Or some kind of warrior like Achilles or Pharaoh. I've always been the top dog. I'm the king of this world, king of the planet, son of God. You crazy? They say I'm the sun god reincarnated. You folks is funny. What you're dealing with, what you're looking at, trust me, you have no concept, especially if you're trying to come up against me or pretend you are. Nobody's coming up against me who's hiding. Newsflash. You want to come up against me, right? I mean, do it. Pull up. People ain't doing that because they're scared. There's nobody coming up against me, man. People are just hiding behind their computers and they want to type nonsense because they're scared. Yeah, because I shake up your reality. I've already shooken up your entire world. You folks cannot comprehend what's going on. It's literally all from God, bro. Like I said, He's the one regenerating me physically. Prove to you regeneration exists. I wouldn't be here if not. I wouldn't be able to talk to you like this. Come on, bro. Y'all watch the struggle. You'll see me go through all this stuff physically in front of your face. Y'all fools is funny. Real talk. All of you. And you people have no appreciation. You don't believe in God. You have no love for God. It's just pathetic, man. But you got a bunch of people talking about, oh, I believe in God and I go to church. I'll read the Bible. Well, get in your Bible. What is that going to do? I mean, you're not wicked and evil. Look at how you treated God's son. Look at all the things you did behind my back, like cowards. You think God didn't see that? Whatever you did to God's son, this is the thing. These people, that has to rest on their conscience for the rest of their life. These folks, they when they get this channel, what they realize is that was really God's son. And you did all that towards me behind my back. Boy, I know you. You see, you have to live with that guilt. This thunder is kind of scary. It's getting real close and it's loud. The lightning and the thunder. It was loud as hell a minute ago. Hopefully I don't get got because I'm wearing this steel armor in it. So that's what I'm saying, man. I talk to God, man. I have fears. Lightning scares me. Thunder scares me a little bit. Like it's a scary concept, right? But yet you'll see me out here walking in it. It's a thing. You don't have a choice, man. You don't have a choice. You have to overcome fear, man. You know what I mean? It just says you got to let it be, and whatever, it's in God's hands. You know, the way I look at it, God created the lightning. God is going to send the lightning where He wants. That's God's will. It's God's will. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it'll supercharge me into an electric Batman. I don't know. You know, maybe it'll make me fly. How do I know? I don't know what God has in store for me. God could get me right now. God is going to do what God want to do. You understand? God, it's God's will. And I'm gonna tell you one thing: God don't lie. God keeps His promises, and that's why I've just been surprised this whole time. I'm not really surprised. I never doubted God's promise or God's word, but I don't, in human understanding, I don't understand or see how it's going to happen or how it's possible, you know. And He's just done so much for me that's impossible that I would never doubt God. Never. You know what I mean? He didn't let go of me, man. I tell everybody the same thing. He did not let go of me, bro. I didn't know God. I didn't have a clue what was going on, bro. I was lost. I was lost. It's the truth. God didn't let go of me. I'm lucky. I'm the luckiest man on the planet. Literally, I'm the luckiest person on the planet. That's what these folks don't get. They want to look and judge. First thing they look at and talk, they want to talk down. Oh, I see. Oh, is that you? What does that mean? Like all y'all is perfect or something when all y'all got major flaws, all y'all literally like got mad problems, like what? They all like overweight and insecure. Who is you talking to? Y'all don't talk like that in reality, bro. I'm a grown man, man. Like grown men ain't supposed to be warriors and go through things. Like grown men don't look like me. A man looks like me, bro. A man's been tried and tested and been through things. That's a man. What makes a man is the things he go through. Y'all don't know nothing about being no man or no woman. This doesn't apply to just men. This applies to women. We got weak women, so-called women who ain't women. And y'all all want to have your opinion. I don't care about your opinion, man. Quit being weak. Y'all literally weak, bro. I ain't never seen a group of women other than this generation and all you, even the older folks. All y'all weak, bro. It's the most weakest people I've ever seen. All y'all want to have your little opinion every 5 seconds. You want to talk down every minute. How you gonna talk down when I'm above you? How you gonna talk down on what you supposed to be after and pursuing? What are you talking about? Y'all fools is funny, man. Like real talk, bro. That's the problem with the world. All these people want to play God. Yeah. And all of you are going to get what you deserve. Common sense. God is not playing, bro. Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all don't understand how serious and real this is, man. God's fury is something else, bro. He ain't playing, bro. You doubt God. You try to play God. Y'all all over this social media stuff. Like y'all want to control everything. Y'all talking about lanes like Jack Doherty or whatever. I haven't even looked that dude up. Who the hell is that? I ain't never heard of that dude. Who is he? Who's he supposed to be? He ain't nothing special, bro. Just another broke white boy trying to pretend he rich. Ain't worried about that nonsense, Wody. You serious? You know how much more I own in equity than him right now? And he don't own nothing. He's a Mason. Just another little Mason character pawn, 3 foot tall puppet, Wico, right? Running around pretending online, talking about, I got this many views. Who cares? What are you talking about? If it mattered the views you was getting, you'd be making money and pulling out racks and showing it on camera. See, that's what I'm saying. They just sitting around in little lofts that they don't own. That ain't nothing. Y'all got regular homes, bro. I ain't doing nothing special, Wody. It's crazy, son. I really wish I would do anything to have a conversation with these little homies. Talking about Drake. Drake lives in a mansion he don't own. Talking about the Oval Mansion. Yeah, all that nonsense they don't own. Just like the Mike Tyson Mansion, 50 Cent didn't own. Mike Tyson didn't own it. Masons are housed as the puppets they are. They are used by this system, by the devil. You do not own anything. Folks, it's funny. Like I said, y'all crazy, man. Y'all heard what the man offered me today. I listened to it back and it was caught on camera. Like, it is what it is. And what did he offer me? Come on, bro. God provides, man. God is gonna find a way. God gonna make a way, man. That's what God told me the whole time. You know, He said it literally. I just told y'all the exact message. God sends me messages. Yeah, He sends me these messages literally through the internet and YouTube and like everything. Like, but God is talking to me. It ain't YouTube. It ain't an algorithm. It ain't studying my brain patterns. It ain't reading my thoughts. It's God. And God has sent synchronicities in reality, butterflies, these different insects, bugs. I saw a prairie dog the other day. God literally talks to me, directly. You know what I mean? Like occasionally I'll get visions. You know what I mean? I don't really hear things, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get thoughts that come to mind. I did the same thing when I gambled. I got a gift. I sit at the right hand throne of God. I talk to God in my mind easily just by tapping in and talking to Him. It doesn't even take any work. He's just there. God is always with me. I don't know about y'all. Y'all want to act like there's something wrong with that. Oh, okay. But all y'all claim to believe in God, but you have no connection with him established. What do you think the devil's done? He's literally made sure he completely stopped the connection with God from the people. That's the whole point. That's why y'all can't fathom this. Oh, there's a real Batman and he took over the streets and he runs everything. Yep. Yep. About to do this all over the nation, every city, every state. I'm about to run everything. About to make a whole lot of changes too to this world. You don't get it. I'm playing this like this, The Sims and Monopoly. I'm about to restructure the entire streets everywhere. What I say goes. Anything I want, I get. You're not getting it. I control this world now. This is what people don't get, and you want to talk about how much money I'm making. Right. You want to confine me to the limits that you're limited by. I am limitless. I've been limitless my entire life, and you can research my history about who I am, and you will see that. Money is easy to me. I manifest millions of dollars. What are you talking about, bro? Like I said, right now, I need people to donate. I need people to show support. Like I said, anybody who listens, like I said, right now, I need money. That's the only way that we go and get out of this. I was never struggling. I was never this fake aura and energy that they wanted to put me in or a different person. Like I said, that's what jealous narcs do because they can't handle your energy and your aura, who you are. They know I am the money. I make tons of money all the time, bro. Yo, it's crazy, son. I was never struggling or stagnated. This is because I'm helping everyone else. This is because everybody else dropped the ball. This is because everyone else sabotaged me. This is because everyone else lied on me. You understand? And this is a part and a phase that I have to go through that's made me stronger. And this is what made me Batman. If it was not for this stagnation period, I would have never become Batman. It's the best time of my life. The hardest, worst time, but the best. Because what came out of all the pain? It's what these people don't get, man. I built something out of actual pain and suffering, bro. You could never walk in my shoes. You will never understand my walk. None of you. You could never fathom it because you don't have the heart to walk my walk. And that's why I have my life path and why all of you have yours, right? Yours is normal. All of y'all are normal. Why would you want to be normal? It's like Joe Budden said, why would you fit in when you can be a standout? Nobody wants to be normal. Y'all jealous because you wish you was a superhero. You wish you were me. You wish you did what I did. Just like people were jealous of God, jealous of Jesus Christ. Look how they treated Jesus Christ. It's the same thing. I went through the same process, bro. I literally rose from the tomb and resurrected in front of your eyes, right in front of you this entire time. This entire 2 years, I resurrected in front of you and regenerated. And you want to sit here and doubt God. Y'all, it's funny, man. Like, real talk, bro. Y'all is funny, bro. All y'all folks, them people in that church cult, y'all claim to believe in God. You watched the man go through it in front of your eyes. You watched me complain about all the pain, everything I was going through, right? Could barely like do anything. And I still made myself. Come on, bro. You can't be serious, man. You know the kind of pain I've been in. You know how much pain I was in when we were working at that Oklahoma State Fair? You don't even want to know, bro. None of you could handle it. I'm talking about real pain, bro. You all don't know pain. I know pain. What does Batman say in the cartoon? He tells the dude, "No, you can't do nothing to me, but trust me, I know pain." And he said, "Sometimes I like to share mine with people." You see what I'm saying? That's what I am. Y'all don't understand. God has created. This is God's plan. Nobody else. God. Don't ever doubt God, man. I mean, that's why my whole life has been a living testament of God. I knew that the minute I was born. I knew there was something special about me. I still remember like my first memory, one of my first memories that I can recall. I don't know if it was the exact moment I was born, but it was like I like flew out and it was like light and like it might have been when I was born, but I just remember like knowing like I could feel like my purpose, like all the love that I was like a special gift to the world. Like I knew who I was the minute I was born. I already knew that I was special. That's what people don't get. I've been knowing I was special my entire life. I knew I was different. You know what I mean? I knew that I was here, sent here to help and to save the world and have a purpose. Most people can't say that, man. So, if you're jealous of me, that's fine. That's cool. Maybe you should be. you know, Not even going to discourage you. Maybe you should be. Because I'm favored by God. I got an anointing over my life, man. This is really getting irritating, bro, with this rain, man. How long is this going to go on, bro? I think I'm gonna have to just pack it up and get going. We'll skip everything else today, but it's okay. But like I said, Tired too, covered in water. Just understand, man. I ain't worried about what people say. I ain't worried about people's delusion. Right now, I need everyone in the public to support me. Okay, we're going to get through these 3 weeks somehow, some way, with God, with the support of the public. God told me one of the readings that said fairly recently, it said there's going to be a wave of support that comes in. I haven't seen it completely yet. I believe that it's coming. I truly do. Like, I'm seeing signs of it. You know what I mean? But that's the thing. Like, I gotta have more than a couple of bucks, man. On here, I have a Cash App, I have a PayPal, I have a Venmo. Just being honest, man, I got to get through these 3 weeks. I'll get my little check. It ain't much, but it's something. It's like over $177 already, right? And then at least, I'm okay enough to do what I need to do. You know what I mean? And then, like, that's why I'm not wasting any time right now. I'm really trying to do these videos and do what I can. It's hard in the rain, but I'm trying to build. So I didn't waste any time. No, I woke up today. I got right to work, got right to it. See, I could sulk and be down on myself, but see, the minute I walked out, what happened? It rained. God told me the blessing, when it rains, the blessings come with the rain. That's what he told me. With rain comes my blessings. It rained, like I said, like, dude gave me a couple of bucks, couple of dollars. Like, I talked to him. You saw what he offered me. Like, good things happen today. That's why I get myself up and I get going, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, God never said it would be easy. He just said he would be with you through it. So what folks don't get, man, the whole concept of me being Batman, like, I go through the hardest things every day. There's not one day in my life that's been easy. Every day is hard as hell. And it's a lot harder for me than it is for other people. Trust me. I struggle, bro. You know what I mean? The struggle is real, and I'm okay with that because that's what makes Batman. That's why I'm Batman and why you ain't, because y'all can't handle my struggle. Real talk. The things I do every day, y'all couldn't do. So I'm just saying, bro, like, I tell you one time what it is, that's all. You know what I mean? Keep my name out your mouth. You know what I mean? My name ain't meant for your mouth, cuzzy. I mean that. Feel me? So, like I said, at the end of the day, we totally different because I'm a real serious dude over here. People look up to me and admire me for real. People really respect me and see what I'm doing is real. I'm 100% serious with all this, man. I was never faking the funk. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. I ain't never been fake. Y'all folks funny. Like I said, talking to YouTubers for what? Most of them, half of them, going to prison already. I already got you on a federal indictment. I own you. I won. Goodbye. That's it. Move on. Go on about your business. Ain't nothing to talk about. See, that's the thing. When I don't have fools like that around me, I'm in such a better mood. I'm calm. I'm happy. Like today, I'm having a great day. Like, nah, I excel every day when I don't got to be around some suckers who ain't talking about nothing. Y'all literally want to sit there, and I'm telling you, I've told you way too many times, look, I don't let people talk to me like that, and you're trying to just do whatever is against what I'm asking. Like, yeah, nah, bro, I'm all right, man. I don't need people like that around me at all, bro. Don't talk to me, don't approach me, nothing. Like I said, y'all know what I do. You know where I'm at all day, every day, like where I train, everything, bro. Like I said, anybody can talk to me, bro. You understand? I mean, I don't know what you talking about. I don't get it, man. Ain't nobody gonna speak to me anyway. Ain't nobody coming around me on no nonsense. I'll tell you that. I know that. I know that much. I promise that. Feel me? Like I said, people know about me. I ain't the one. So yeah, all that nonsense, all that acting, yeah, no. Like I said, you got a bunch of people who they upset and just run to that reality. Like I said, good. Be upset. That's what I want. That's all I'm saying is, like, I just want to have a real conversation with people. Like, you could be whatever you want. I know you could feel any way. I could care less, but be real about it. Y'all can't even do that. So like, nah, you got to, you got to get up out my face. I ain't here to talk to y'all. I'm here to talk to the people in the public who's in their right mind and makes sense and is talking about reality. And they all seeing what it is. Like I said, all the documentation is going to keep getting put out. All these people's crimes, everything they've done. It is what it is. That list is extremely important, and it's going to grow and it's going to expand. There's going to be a lot more names on it. That list is all these people who committed these crimes and atrocities towards me. And I'm leaving names of whole establishments out because there's whole establishments that are a part of this too, and I'm leaving them out for a reason. You understand? Like, I'm pretty smart, bro. I know what I'm doing. And you see, I don't hold back. Like, you see, the list says everything. It explains kind of what's happened. Like, already. Like, come on, bro. I'm gonna get the truth out there because this is the thing. If I don't get the truth out there, then these people keep on continuing their behavior and think they're going to get away with it. If I put the truth out there just like that on that wall, the FBI and the feds and any agency across this country has no excuse. They have to do their job. If they don't do their job at any point, then the whole country and the world sees what I said, that they don't want to do their job and they don't do anything, and they're the problem and they're who did this to me. And that's what I think happened. I think I know I got targeted by the government. I think it's by all of these agencies and people, and they couldn't stop me. I think that's why they do their little gang stalking, driving around, looking, watching, their little nervous tactics. Like, yeah, they nervous because they know I figured it out. Yeah, I ain't scared of none of you, bro. I know what it is. I understand what's going on. I'm not paranoid. I'm not worried. Nothing. Y'all the ones who stressed and worried. Because you know God is real. Yeah. Nah, karma is real, bro. Real talk. Karma is real. And guess what time it is right now? Karma time. That's right. What you mean? Like I said, people was talking amongst themselves behind my back, talking about, should we be concerned? Y'all should be worried as hell, every single one of you. I'm God's vengeance and wrath in the flesh, and all of y'all is unrighteous people. Look what you doing, talking behind a grown man's back. What? Then they tell me about it. Like, you can't be serious, man. I ain't never seen such cowards like this ever, bro. Unbelievable. Really unbelievable, bro. Oh, y'all want to have an opinion on the internet because you logged online. You know, Tupac got real pissed when that's what he said. He said everybody wanted to open their mouth with a you know what opinion. I feel the same way. Keep your opinion to yourself unless it's positive. If you a fan and it's positive, cool. But all y'all people on the internet, I don't care how you feel, homie. Like what? Like you could, oh, you just feel some way, and oh, you feel like you got the right to express it. That's a lie they told you. I don't care. I mean, you could say whatever. I don't care, but like, quit with this. Like, oh, I got a preconceived notion because I'm on the internet hiding. We didn't ask. Nobody cares, man. You keep that to yourself, bro. We ain't accepting none of that. We don't accept delusion. We don't accept games, and we don't accept your own little opinion. They're candy, and we don't care. That's the truth. All right. On that note, I'm gonna do my thing. I think I'm just gonna like do some training real quick, even in the rain and the thunder and the lightning. And I'm just not gonna record it because I don't want my phone to get like more wet. I'm gonna keep it in my pocket. But I do kind of want to do some pull-ups and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of training here. It'll be interesting. Train right in the thunder and the lightning, right? Something y'all won't do. Another thing, like I said, that I do that you won't. I'm gonna start training a little bit here. I think I just want to do a little bit and see where I'm at today, and just so I can get something going. And I don't know. Hopefully it'll stop. I don't know. I'm trying to wait, but I don't want to wait forever. It's already 4:30 in the afternoon. I need to kind of get going. Um, so let me get this in real quick. Let me do a little bit and see what I can do out here. Um, Hopefully I'll be all right, because it's I get chills and stuff because all the water on me and it's just soaking up into my shirt and my clothes. Like I said, man, I mean, I need money, man. I need people in the public. Like, if you want to really help me, I need at least like 50, 100. I need to get several $100s together somehow. I need money just to get my basic stuff, man, so I can get new clothes, new everything. Like, I'm all right. I get by. I have answers to do stuff, but it shouldn't be this difficult, man. I'd like to have money to eat a normal meal, like I haven't had a normal meal in like months. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, it just is what it is, man. Like, I don't know. I hope that people hear what I'm saying and listen and hear my cry. I believe and hope God hears my cry, and that's all I can do, man. But yeah, I'm a human being, man. These people, they want to talk to me and have an issue with me being human and being the son of God. I didn't ask you for your opinion, much less your false judgment. How are you going to judge me if you all are nowhere near me? You're not close to me on any level. What are you talking about? Like, that's the thing. These people don't get. I don't care what your issue is. You have to make sense. We got to slow down and you got to talk where you make sense. That's what I'm saying. These folks, those people, they silly, man. Like I said, that's a million federal indictments, bro. I already own you, bro. I already won. Y'all make the game too easy. See what I'm saying? That's crazy, son. So like I said, I'm gonna get paid a big settlement. I'm not mad about nothing. I'm happy. I'm gonna get paid a huge settlement for everything you did on the internet because you were petty, right? And because you're weak. Why? Because your parents were weak, and they raised you to be weak. My parents were strong, so don't ever talk about my family and my people and my father. My father was an amazing man. So you got your point proven to you. Now sit down. All right. So yeah, like I said, that's what Batman do. He sit down his enemies, all of them, make them sit down. Feel me? Be quiet. Feel me? So like I said, I own you. I run everything. I run the world. I need people to donate and show support, and that's how we gonna do this. We gonna get through these 3 weeks, right? That's what we got to do. That's the plan. That's the prerogative. That's my prerogative. We got to get through these 3 weeks, get to that check, and then we're going to have this show on the road. And this, I mean, I'm still going to want people to donate. I want everybody to show support constantly. But I mean, right now is the go time. This is crunch time. This is when I need support from the public. I got a Cash App, I got a PayPal, I got a Venmo. Cash App's right there, bottom left hand corner, $Shamgod 2023. It works. Everything's cool with it. PayPal, nothing but venom at AOL.com. Venmo at Sub-Zero3207. They're listed on the community wall. They should be. You just got to filter through it. Go to posts and then click down and you'll see it. And it should all be listed there. And anyone out there, if you work, you have any money you can spare, you can donate whatever you can. Okay? Whatever you can over there. Anything helps me, man. And that's what's going to get me through it. It's going to take the people and the public to get me through these 3 weeks and this time. And that's okay. I'm cool with that. Like I said, I'm not in control. God is. You know what I mean? And that's part of the journey. So when, to the folks out there on the internet and whatever who don't respect my journey, yeah, it's because you're jealous. You know what I'm saying? You say that's a one-time thing. You say that and you keep it shaking. You don't keep trying to reiterate and be repetitive about that. We don't care, man. Feel me? I don't care how nobody feels, man. You could have just asked me that. See, these people are silly, man. It's pettiness. So like I said, we gonna keep on being us, keep on looking good and winning. That's about it, man. Like I said, everybody donate, show some support. All right, man. I'll be back.